Good morning, it's February 28th, and this is your Daily Brief in Science. Here's everything you need to know. A recent report from the CDC reveals a significant decline in cervical cancer rates among young women, attributed largely to the effectiveness of the HPV vaccine. The report, published on February 27, 2025, indicates an approximately 80% decrease in rates of precancerous lesions among women aged 20 to 24 screened for cervical cancer from 2008 to 2022. Jane Montealegre from MD Anderson Cancer Center described this decline as dramatic. She emphasized the importance of increased vaccination rates and urged parents to vaccinate their children against HPV. The HPV vaccine has been recommended for girls aged 11 or 12 since 2006, and for boys since 2011, with the majority of vaccinations occurring in women in their 20s. For women aged 25 to 29, a 37% decrease in precancerous lesions was also noted, as many received the vaccine later in life through catch-up vaccination efforts. Similar trends have been observed in other countries with high vaccination coverage, reinforcing the vaccine's global impact. Despite past claims of danger surrounding the HPV vaccine made by Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy, Jr., these findings strongly support the vaccine's role in preventing cervical cancer. Kennedy has faced scrutiny for his connections to litigation against the HPV vaccine manufacturer, Merck, and has pledged to donate any fees earned from this litigation to a family member. A limitation of the CDC study was the lack of individual vaccination status data, which prevented direct confirmation of causality. However, no alternative explanations for the decline in precancers were identified. HPV, a common sexually transmitted infection, can lead to approximately 37,000 cancer cases annually in the U.S., particularly from high-risk types 16 and 18. The U.S. Preventive Services Task Force continues to recommend regular Pap smear tests for women aged 21 to 65 and high-risk HPV tests for women over 30 to ensure early detection. Duke Health has reached a significant milestone in pediatric cardiac surgery by performing the world's first living mitral valve replacement. This groundbreaking procedure utilized healthy valves donated by an adolescent girl after her heart transplant, marking a new chapter in surgical options for children. The recipient, named Margaret, faced severe health challenges due to holes in her mitral valve caused by a bacterial infection. The donor, Kensley, who has Turner's syndrome, had already undergone multiple surgeries before the age of 2. Dr. Joseph Turek, chief of pediatric cardiac surgery at Duke, noted that this achievement demonstrates the potential of saving 3 lives through just 1 heart donation. Families involved in the procedure expressed profound gratitude for their roles in this pioneering surgery, which required exceptional coordination. Traditionally, pediatric heart valve replacements have necessitated multiple surgeries and the use of blood thinners, posing risks as children grow. This new procedure, described as a partial heart transplant, allows the valves to grow with the child, significantly reducing the need for future surgeries. The mitral valve is crucial for proper blood flow in the heart, and issues with it can lead to severe health complications, including heart failure. Margaret's mother emphasized the urgency of her daughter's situation and praised the courage displayed throughout the treatment process. Dr. Douglas Overby, another pediatric heart surgeon at Duke, highlighted that these procedures not only advance research, but also open up new treatment possibilities. The case of Journey, another patient who was placed on the transplant waiting list due to heart failure, underscores the critical need for innovative procedures like this. Kensley's father expressed his appreciation for the surgery, which may eliminate the need for further operations for his daughter. Additionally, Journey's stepmother indicated their willingness to donate Journey's old heart to help other children in need. Duke Health has successfully performed 20 partial heart transplants under FDA guidance, with research indicating that living valves continue to grow alongside the child, representing a significant advancement in pediatric cardiac surgery. A young man's brain has been discovered to have turned to glass due to the intense conditions during the eruption of Mount Vesuvius in 79 CE. This remarkable finding sheds light on the catastrophic event that buried the cities of Pompeii and Herculaneum under ash and pyroclastic flows. The brain fossilized into dark-colored glass after being exposed to a brief but intense ash cloud that descended upon Herculaneum. While the first identification of this vitrified brain was published in a 2020 paper, the latest study offers deeper insights into the transformation process, marking the only documented case of human tissue naturally turning to glass. Analysis of the glass fragments revealed that the brain reached temperatures of at least 510 degrees Celsius, preserving remarkable neural structures such as neurons and axons. The rapid heating likely destroyed some brain tissue, but the swift cooling as the ash cloud dissipated preserved other parts, leading to this unique phenomenon. Interestingly, scientists now suggest that the man may have been killed by the hot ash cloud before the main pyroclastic flow, challenging earlier assumptions about the eruption's lethality. It is believed that he remained in bed during the eruption, unlike many others who attempted to flee, which contributed to his unique fate. This research underscores the dangers of hot ash clouds in volcanic eruptions, which have caused fatalities, including the tragic deaths of renowned volcanologists Katia and Maurice Kraft. Guido Giordano, the lead researcher from the University of Roma Tre, emphasized the implications for modern volcanic safety measures, advocating for heat-resistant shelters in volcanic areas. The findings were published in a paper titled Unique Formation of Organic Glass from a Human Brain in the Vesuvius Eruption of 79 CE in Scientific Reports on February 27, 2025. A significant milestone has been reached in aerospace manufacturing with the successful return of the first metal 3D printed part created in space. This achievement marks the first successful instance of metal printing in orbit, paving the way for enhanced in-space manufacturing capabilities essential for future long-duration missions beyond Earth. Previously, astronauts have utilized plastic 3D printers aboard the International Space Station, but the introduction of metal printing signifies a major advancement in in-space fabrication technology. The metal printer, developed by Airbus and its partners, was installed in the Columbus module of the ISS by ESA astronaut Andreas Mogensen during his Huygens mission in January 2024. The facility achieved its first print, a curvy S-shaped line, in June 2024, followed by a full sample later that summer and a second sample in December 2024. The second metal sample produced will be handed over to the Technical University of Denmark for further study, while the first sample is set to undergo testing at the European Space Research and Technology Center to analyze its properties in comparison to Earth-printed samples. This first sample, produced using ESA's metal 3D printer aboard the ISS, is currently located at ESTEC in the Netherlands. The implications of in-space manufacturing are profound, as it enables astronauts to produce essential parts, repair equipment, and create tools independently, thereby reducing reliance on costly resupply missions. A new testing tool developed by researchers at Northwestern University is set to revolutionize the detection of toxic metals in water. This cantilever-based technology can identify lead and cadmium at concentrations as low as parts per billion, which is critical for ensuring water safety. The innovative approach employs nanomechanical microcantilevers combined with synthetic biology biosensors. These sensors measure tiny bending movements that occur due to chemical interactions, allowing for precise contamination assessments. The engineered DNA-coated silicon cantilevers react to the binding of specific biosensing molecules, enabling them to detect lead at 2 parts per billion and cadmium at 1 part per billion. Remarkably, this tool provides rapid results in just minutes, making it highly effective for real-time monitoring. This technology is a repurposed version of tools initially developed nearly 2 decades ago for detecting protein interactions and COVID-19 testing, showcasing its adaptability across different fields. The research team, featuring experts such as Professor Vinayak Dravid and Professor Julius Lux, emphasizes the interdisciplinary collaboration at Northwestern University to tackle global water safety challenges. Published in the American Chemical Society Nano Journal, this research highlights the potential to enhance water safety standards and protect public health. Looking forward, the technology may also be applicable in human health monitoring and broader environmental assessments. This has been your daily brief in science. To read more about these stories, follow the links in the episode bio. You can also subscribe to these updates via email at www.brief.news. For more daily podcasts about the topics you love, visit brief.news/podcasts. We'll be back Monday with everything you need to know.